Welcome back for another John Deere 110 video. Today I want to show you some new tires that I got for this tractor, which are the ones right here. See, these are nice lug tires. Anyway, so this tractor came with these tires right here, which are also pretty nice. These tires and wheels. These are 23 by 8.5 by 12. But the other day I found these online. These are a little bit wider. 23 by 10.5 by 12, but they came with these turf tires. So I wanted to get some lug tires and put it on there, see what they look. I'm sure they're gonna look pretty good. And this is where I found these at Tractor Supply. I like them. The lug looks good. They look nice and wide, but they're $130 a piece. So I went online and tried to find them online, and I found them at Walmart. And they were $95 a piece. So these are, as you see, they're 23.5 12 2-ply, and these are high run tires. I haven't seen too many reviews on these online, but just looking at them, they look pretty good to me. So what I'm gonna do is swap them with these turf tires. I'm gonna do one myself, see how it goes. And then if it goes well, I'll do the other one on the video and kind of show you how it goes. So here we go. Okay, we're back. I managed to mount one of the tires, as you see. Actually, it wasn't too bad, easier than I thought. So it went well. So what I'm gonna do is do the other one and try and tape it so you see how it's done. But I like these a lot. They look fantastic on this tractor. So here's the other one from the other side, and we'll try to do that one next. But this one looks fantastic. I like it a lot. See, this is like next to it so you can see it as a comparison. Pretty much the same size, which they are, but actually the lug one may be a little bit taller, but it's perfect. And yeah, they look great. So let's do the other one. All right, here we go. So here's the tire. First thing I'll do is take the insert out so it deflates all the way. If you don't have one of these guys that take these inserts out, I don't know what it's called, I think it's an insert, but you can just deflate the tire by hand, just pressing on it, just like a regular tire. But it's much nicer if you can take this out. Pretty much all of the air comes out. Put that aside. Got a couple of these crowbars, which are very handy. Harbor Freight, pretty cheap. So last time what I did is I took this end and I tried to jam it in here, or maybe try this end first just to kind of separate the tire a little bit, and then try to jam this side in there. Just kind of work at it a little bit. Let's see. There we go. This one a little bit more stubborn, but we'll get it. All right. So let's try it. Let's try to push the tire a bit down like this. Let's see what happens. Maybe hit it a couple of times with a mallet. Okay, this one actually is a little bit tougher than the other one. Let's try. This. Okay. This one is tough. Let's see. Let's try this. Put the wood there. Okay. Put a mallet there to get some a little more leverage. Maybe. There we go. All right, broken. This one was definitely tougher than that first one, but I guess the key is just to get as much leverage you can to push it down. So, okay. That one is good. Do the other side. Let's try stepping on it, see what happens. Okay, let's try to do the same thing. Stick this in there. Try to push it down. Okay, slipped out. Let's try it again. Okay, this end. Okay. Hold it with your foot so it doesn't come back. Okay. I'm gonna move it against this pole so it doesn't move when I push on it. Okay. Let's try again. So this way the pole will hold it, it's not gonna move back. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Tough one. This is a tough one. Let's try this end of the bar. Try again till we get it. All right. Try again. This is a newer tire, so maybe that's why it's stuck on there a little bit more than the other one. The other one was a little bit older, a little bit more worn out. Wow, look at that. That one is stuck. Where's the other bar? Okay, where did I put that other bar? Try again. go. Check it out. You probably saw that. There you go, broken. So I guess you just gotta work at it a little bit, and it should come. All right. Let's pull it back. Adjust this camera a bit. Okay. All right. All right, now that it's off the bead there, let's take the tire off. Should be fairly easy, this part. Grab it, one end, pull it over, grab the other crowbar, stick it in there, maybe on this side. Let's see. There we go. Bang it over. Let's try it over here. Maybe this side of the crowbar. The difficult part is just grabbing the tire, because it's still kind of tight on there. There we go. Okay. Now grab this one. And more. Now it should be coming off easier. There we go. Okay. Okay, one side off. I think there's an inner tube on this one, so take the inner tube out. I think we might be able to do it from this side. There's the inner tube. Push that through. The stem. There we go. Should be able to grab it from this side because the rim is accessible from this side. Pull it through in one spot. They just kind of go around. Go. Just gotta pull it over the rim in one spot, and then it should come off. put it aside, install it later back on the new tire. So now, pull this out, pull the rim on this side, try to angle it a little bit, kind of get one end going. Put a bar in there, squish it down, get the other one, and work it all the way around until it's out. Little by little, it should come out. Maybe even this side. Maybe not. You could even try using a mallet. Slip it off. Once you have a good section, you can hold it by hand. There we go. All right, off. Doesn't look too bad on the inside, actually. Pretty good. Wipe it down just a bit. Okay, let's get the other tire. Okay, there we go. Let's take the sticker off. Now make sure that you get the rotation right, so the lugs are supposed to go that way, so the tire is supposed to rotate that way. So go like this, and then the rim, the outside of the rim is this side, that's the inside of the rim, so the outside. Okay, so my tire is gonna rotate this way, and this is gonna be, this part is gonna be on the outside this way. So it has to go like this. Okay. So I have some water and soap in this bottle. I'm gonna spray it a little bit on the tire. And this first one should go fairly easy on the tire. You just kind of angle it a little bit. You hit it. Try to push it down. And then use the crowbar to kind of get it to go down. Sometimes if you just slam it, it'll go through, but sometimes it won't. So there we go. Now, gotta put the tube in. Find where the stem is. So the stem is right here. This tube is pretty wide, so the stem is kind of towards this side. You kind of see this on the inside of the tube on this side. It's because the hole on the rim is on the side of the rim. Make sure to match that. So that would be this way. Okay. So, pull the rim out, put one side over like that, and just kind of work it. There we go. Okay. That's where the hole is for the stem. That's where the stem is. Line it up and push it through. And then just kind of shove the tube inside the tire. And just kind of work it all the way around. Once you do that, go on the other side again. Make sure your stem stayed. It's right there. What I do is put a zip tie on it so it doesn't slide in when you are working the tire. Just pull it out. Tighten the zip tie on there. There we go. Alright. You kind of go back in and make sure the tube is kind of inside nicely. Okay. Alright, so now the last part is to have this side of the tire go inside the rim. So, crowbars. Let's start with the stem here. This first part is easy. But actually, I think it's better if we start like kind of away from the stem. a little bit. So that we can push the tire past the bead a little bit. Okay. There we go. Little by little. Go. Try to push it down past the bead, because if it's towards the inside, it has more space to go this way, and it will be easier to mount it when you go on this side over here. There we go. Okay. Once you get it to this point, just go a little by little, maybe an inch or so. Grab an inch if you can, right there, and pull it over. Another inch. Try this, maybe. There we go. A little bit left. One more try. One more. I think. All right. There we go. That's it. The hard part is over. Tire is on there. All right. Once you have it on there, just gonna roll it, push it a little bit so it sits on the rim properly. Also the inner tube will move around and kind of lay in the correct spot. All right. Spray some soap and water all the way around so that when you put pressure in it, the bead will seat easier. The other side too. Okay. Okay, so put this insert back in. Tighten down. Get a pump. And put some air in it. I'm gonna roll it around a little bit more so that the inner tube sits on the rim nicely. It's a chance to find itself on the rim. Okay. Now we're gonna pump it until we hear both sides of the bead kind of pop. It's gonna be, you'll hear the sound. It's a bit loud, but not too loud. I think it's gonna be about 20 psi when it pops the bead. So let's see. So you can see that right here, the tire is pretty much meeting the rim, but on one side right there is where it's not, and that's where it's gonna pop when it's fully seated. Let's keep going. It's about 12 psi. Got a little bit more to go. There you go. There's one. There's gonna be another one on the other side. We gotta keep going. Let's check it. Make sure it's there. Yeah, you can tell right there. All right, so we'll keep going. There you go. Second one. That's about 20, maybe 19 or 20 psi. But that's a little bit too much for the tire, so I'm gonna let the air out. So yeah, let some of the air. Actually, I'm gonna let all the air out, and so that the inner tube deflates, and then when we pump it up again, it'll have another chance to kind of find its place on the inside of the tire, nice and round. Okay, all the air is out. Okay. Put the insert back in, and then we'll pump it up to about, I don't know, 10 psi. And should be good there. Okay, it's about 10 psi. Take the zip tie off. And there you go, done. So, overall, not too bad. A little bit of work, but we got it. So, if you want to do one of these yourself, get a couple of these crowbars. Makes the life so much easier. And the hardest part, I guess, would be, like you saw, to break the bead. Everything else after that is a little bit easier. So let's mount it, see how it looks. Okay, done. Well, they look pretty good. I like them. All right, take it for a spin.